already.
Oh, you got.
Shagdog and Jammer, we can conquer it all. Pour another round, let's toast to the ride. With love and a thought, let's always abide. Markets and movies, the strife and the glee. Drinking and thinking, you're about to join me. Drinking and thinking.
Yeah.
With Shagdog and Jammer, we're the life of the party.
Yeah. Drinking and thinking. Spit a small beer review. I'm Jammer.
And I'm Shagdog. You're the one and only.
One and only. Hey, did you know it was the 140th anniversary of National Bohemian Beer?
I did not know that. Wow, 140 years. That's a long time.
Yeah. And I only have 5 left after this one.
Wow. I wonder what would be the anniversary of England, since it's the oldest American brew. Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's
This is
check.
1885 here.
When did England start brewing their beers? I might say it on the can. I can't read it.
It's the oldest family-owned brewery.
Beer, not England, you jackasses. Original amber beer, America's oldest brewery.
Family-owned
I don't
brewery.
Yeah. When did Yingling start brewing their beer?
Yingling started brewing beer in
1829.
1829.
1829. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Boston Lager, the Boston Brewing Company, don't try to claim because they're like Samuel Adams came out with his recipe in the 1700s. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the brewery,
it wouldn't fly.
yeah, because it wasn't a brewery though. It was just his own personal recipe.
Man, Eric Dane, one actor, he's now got a Netflix thing. The last words I ever say, or something. Before
really?
I die,
Wow.
he had that specifically put on there, saying that he didn't want it released until after his death. So,
Oh, he died of some cancer or something, or
yeah, I think it was some cancer and everything. And then you got Martin Short's daughter. I think she offed herself.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah. And then
That's
Jesse
sad.
Jackson, right?
Jesse Jackson. Yep. You got it. One of the Carradine brothers. Carradine brothers.
Oh yeah, from the Nerds, yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds. I forget which one, but
Yeah, you know it when you see them.
Carradine brothers. Robert, right? Robert Carradine.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, he was the main nerd.
David's already dead, right? That's the one that got
Yeah,
choked in Thailand, right? With a belt.
yeah,
around.
the one who did the kung fu.
Kung
I think
Fu.
he's still.
No, he's dead. That's the one that died in Thailand.
No, that was the other one. wasn't it?
No. Keith Carradine's still alive, I think. I'm not sure about Bruce, Christopher, David Carradine. How did he die?
Oh, okay, maybe it was David.
Yeah, I think it was David. Yeah, it was
died
him.
in
See?
Bangkok on June 3rd, 2009, at age 72.
Kung Fu
Investigations
Man.
determined the cause of death.
Kung Fu, and what was the other movie he was in with the girl with the yellow suit, sword? Yeah. Girl from Pulp Fiction. Yeah, fuck. Kill Bill. Yeah.
The urinator.
Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
But I think he was with a lady boy, and the lady boy ran, having some sexual pleasure, choking him with the belt, and things got a little too hot and heavy. And
Or he was just going against the grain and the system, and they offed him.
that's true too. And he was in a closet.
Yeah.
Once you do that in your bedroom or something, you know.
It's symbolic, man. It's like the one lady, Madam or whatever. I don't know if it was Heidi Flies. I doubt it was Heidi Flies. You said it wasn't Heidi Flies, but it was a Madam of DC.
DC, yeah, we talked
That
about
was
that.
supposed to go testify to
And they-
Congress. Was
and they
saying that
all-
she wanted to testify, wanted Congress to hear the names
Yeah,
and all that stuff. And they
Madam
said, "You're not
DC.
going to kill yourself, right?" And she goes, "No, I'm not going to kill myself. I want my day in front of Congress." And then she goes home, and what they do, they find her hanging in her garage, just the way she said she wouldn't kill herself, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that is the system, the people saying, we're going to put it right in front of your face, exactly what she said she wouldn't do, and we made it happen.
Right.
You're not going to question it.
I mean, there are some people who say, I would never kill myself, and they kill themselves, because, either getting blackmailed or, depression, whatever, other reasons. Yeah.
But, there was no reason to really kill herself. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
As well as I do, powers that be that are afraid of being exposed, they're going to let it be known, They're going to make sure they do everything they possibly can to avoid that.
Yeah.
Just like Prince Albert, right? Was Prince Albert? Is his name Albert? Andrew. I'm thinking of Prince Albert, the ring, in the can, right?
Right.
Prince Andrew. Charles, man, he turned around and said, all right, that's it. No more. Get rid of you. He's like, get the chance. Now my kids have a clear path to the throne because you know what? You're not involved because you've been dethroned altogether. You've been defrocked of your royal titles and everything.
Defrocked.
Yeah. And what's crazy about it too is with Prince Andrew, he didn't get in trouble because he had sex with an underage girl. He didn't get in trouble because he had sex with an underage boy or anything like that. No, didn't get in trouble for that, molesting the kids. No, he got in trouble because he told government secrets, country secrets to Epstein.
Really?
Yeah. So now he's in trouble for that. Now, whether or not they actually sentence him to death like they're supposed to, is a different story,
Oh. Does England still have a death sentence for treason, or?
Yeah. His thing can be death.
Because America don't have the death penalty right now.
They should.
They should, yeah.
And
a whole bunch of Congress women.
I can tell you, congressmen and congresswomen would be, hauled off to the
couple of senators.
Squad.
Yeah. You'd have all these people rioting about it, but they don't understand.
Well, those people don't have anything going for them, and they're getting paid to riot.
There's three things: God, family, then country, and none of those bastards follow that rule at all. Yeah.
And here's the thing about it, Shagdog. The crazy part about it: regular people who are working, trying to make a living, and trying to raise their families, and trying to take care of themselves, and just survive. They don't have the time. They don't have the time, and they're not going to give up what little time they have to go off and protest about, I hate Trump, I hate ICE, I hate this. They're not going to do that. They can't afford to do that. They can't afford to take time off from work and go, I'm going to go protest.
Yeah.
No. Just like those 1% protests up there in New York, whenever they were having those protests up there about the 1%.
Yeah.
All that stuff. That was not regular people. That wasn't regular people up there, hardworking regular people up there protesting. That was paid protesters.
So
and people who didn't have a freaking job at all and was given money to pay, be paid to protest.
Yeah, the only way you get real, these people are legit. It's like, hey, in advance, we're going to have this protest 6 months from now, so make sure you take vacation during that week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or 3 months or whatever.
You're not going to get it with, regular working people.
Unless people are calling in sick, everybody calling in sick those days, but I mean, that wouldn't happen.
Now, if you say, okay, middle class needs to stand up and show their power, everybody call in sick tomorrow.
Yeah, that could happen. For a good reason.
Yeah.
For actual reason, like taxes or fucking insurance prices.
But they're not going to take a whole 2 weeks off just to go protest.
Energy prices, something legit, not some bullshit, transgender or whatever.
ICE, ICE. Any normal, sane person is not going to take offense to having people have to be vetted before they can become a citizen of this country.
Yeah.
No
What's wrong with
normal,
those people?
sane person is going to say, "Hey, let everybody into the country without being checked out, without any background. You know,
Yeah.
just let anybody come in." You know,
Yeah, and most people out there, if they are like actually for that, they're either on welfare, getting some government assistance, something where they don't have to work and they can just, "Hey, I
they're
got
getting
nothing to
paid
do."
for that opinion. They're getting
Yeah.
paid for it.
Something, yeah.
Because the first thing you do, you turn around and say, "Okay, we have these people who have come across the border, and they're looking for a place to stay. Is it all right to stay with you?"
Yeah.
"Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that." But you said they should be able to come across the border and everything. What's the big deal, you know?
Right.
All of a sudden they back off on that, you know.
You are right, Jammer.
But like I was saying, no hardworking normal person is going to just take all their vacation time or take all the time they have in general and use it to protest something unless it's really serious. It's just not going to happen. I mean, and I'm sorry, ICE is not serious enough to, you know, because what are they doing? You're allowing people to cross over into this country and come in illegally. One, the criminals are coming over. They're causing more crimes. They're causing more problems. No normal, sane person is going to want criminals coming. Two, even if they're coming to try to better their lives and trying to get away from everything, no normal, sane person is going to say, "Yeah, I want them going after the same jobs I go after so that the wages get lowered,
Right.
you know, for whoever will take it. I'm offering $10, and the person who comes over across the border, you know, "Oh, you get $10, I take it," you know,
Right.
because they want something. They got to make money or whatever. You as a citizen is, you know, I don't get paid less than 20.
Yeah, and it's easier for, like, you got 4 dudes and 5 women living together, all making $10 an hour, and you're paying sharing expenses. You got 2 or 3 bedroom place, and
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to live like that. I wouldn't want to live with fucking 2 other families or whatever, you know.
Well, you should see Miami.
Those Mexican neighbors I used to have down in Florida, it was like 3 or 4 dudes and a woman with like 3 kids all living together. They fucking wake up early. I don't know if they're what do you call them, migrant workers? You know, is that what they call them? Migrant workers.
Illegals. That's what they call
Yeah, you know, they go pick the strawberries or whatever. You know,
migrants. Yeah.
Yeah, they would be up early. I mean, God bless them. They get up early to go to work, and they're thumping that damn search.
Hey, let me
Mexican
tell you
circus music.
something. Don't get me wrong. Those who are actually law-abiding citizens, the ones that are wanting to better their lives, truly better their lives, they ain't lazy.
All right.
They are hard workers, and
Yeah.
I feel for that. I want them to have a better life. But you know what? You come into this country illegally, it's not the way to do it. And in fact, if you're going to do that, maybe you should start looking at your own country and trying to make it better. Don't run away from your own country and then try to bring your country here and your loyalties for your country here. Obviously, you didn't give a shit about your country because you left it. Obviously, you didn't have the loyalty to your country because you gave up on it and left it.
Yeah.
So quit acting like you're loyal to your country because that country doesn't count. You know?
Yeah, especially here, you're saying Mexico, and you're here living off American wages, but you hate America. Oh, go back to Mexico then.
PA says it true. Yeah.
No. Yeah,
I never see a pair of work boots at it.
liberal protest. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly this guy I was in the army with, who came here illegally, got in the army as an illegal citizen, illegal alien, and then they found out he did a 5-year enlistment. His 4th year, they found out they kicked him out, other than honorable discharge. Should be dishonorable. I think you joined.
Yeah.
Lie. You lied. You're not a citizen. You joined. It should have got dishonorable. But anyhow, he was illegal. Eventually, I guess he got a citizenship. He didn't have it like about 4 or 5, 6 years after we got out because he was asking me to marry his wife so she could stay because they were threatening to deport him or whatever. But he's still here, and supposedly a sergeant we worked with tells me that he has never paid taxes since he's been here.
And in reality, that person probably should have been deported along with his family and everybody. And then if he wanted to apply, then he could apply.
Yeah.
Granted, if he would have been honest from the very beginning and joined the military, I would say, okay, maybe we can fast track you because you joined the military. I barely want to live with my family. Exactly. But you know what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
He wrote a book too. It was in Spanish. How he came to America, joined the army, all that shit. I'm named in it. We kind of like separated ways back in 2020 because I said some post on Facebook. Thank God I didn't wake up to be a pussy liberal today. And he got on there like talking a bunch of shit. I was like, I thought you said you didn't believe in any parties.
Yeah.
And then I threw out the part about him wanting me to marry his wife so she could stay in the country, and he got pissed and blocked me and deleted me. Yeah, and we haven't talked since. Yeah.
Well, I just think that his wife missed out on a little meat injection.
Yeah, I tell you what. If I did take his $5,000 to marry his wife, but there's no way I'm going to marry somebody for $5,000. It had to be like $50,000, maybe $100,000.
I could do it for 10 or 15.
But I am definitely hitting it the night we get married, at least.
Oh yeah, well you have to otherwise the marriage is a sham.
Yeah, because he was going to marry another American woman, and wanted me to marry his wife. And we'd all live together.
Yeah.
So I'd be hitting this girl I don't know that's married to him, and I'd be hitting his wife at least on marriage night.
You wouldn't be able to hit her because she would be like, "Oh no, I'm not going to hit you." You know.
Yeah. Well, she would be hitting me.
No, like, she's American. She wouldn't want to hit another American.
I'd be like, in this household, I am God.
No, the only thing that would happen is that the only way that marriage would be legal is for conjugal, basically, solidifying the deal there. You have to prove the marriage is real by having sex with the wife.
Oh yeah, that's you.
So you would definitely have to have sex with her so you can honestly say, yes, we're married.
Yes.
At least once.
I thought it should be dishonorable also, yeah. But he got other than dishonorable, so I don't know.
That's because the liberal people in your, don't ask, don't tell type military.
Yeah, don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't a bad soldier or anything, yeah. I can see given my other than honorable.
I guarantee you his loyalties don't lie with America.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all those on that one channel, whatever that freaking channel is. They interview these girls all the time and talk to these girls. And they say, where would your loyalties lie? With Brazil, or if war broke out with America and some other country, would you support America, or would you be with your country? The country you came from. Yeah. And they say, oh, I would be with Brazil. I'd be with Venezuela. I'd be with Colombia.
Yeah. And that's a big turn. You look our families from World War II, Italians and Germans that were here in America.
Yeah.
They were for America. I mean, my grandfather was fighting. He was Italian and fighting in Italy. Probably killed a few Italians himself.
And here's the thing about that. If you're coming to a country and you're taking the oath of citizenship, you're saying that you're everything that you are about, your loyalties lie with this new country of yours.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and say, no, well, you know what? That, to me, if I was the citizenship, whatever, bureau, or whatever you want to call it, I forget what they call that shit. What is that? Immigration Bureau, whatever.
Yeah.
If I saw the video and you said something like that, I would say, well, then you took a false oath of loyalty. You took a false oath that day that you became a citizen, and I am putting you up to have your citizenship revoked. I'm gonna have you kick your freaking ass out because your loyalties don't lie with us.
Yeah.
And I definitely would watch these videos and make sure I get every one of them because they're so stupid. When was the War of 1812? I don't know, 1950?
Oh, they're
When
really
was
bad.
One World II? I don't know, 1970?
Right. Yeah, like I told you, that kid from work, he was 21. And I said, who's the first president of the United States? He didn't know. I mean, that's the easiest one there is, right?
Oh, yeah.
The first president of the United States. Everybody knows fucking George Washington, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, something else, and then he didn't get that one. And I was like, oh, how about Martin Luther King? What president, or which president was him?
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, I don't know. I think, but I know he was a president. He was like 30th or something. And I was like, he wasn't a president. He was like, yeah, but he did something special. He was civil rights. And I was like, yeah, he's civil rights.
I mean, if you're that stupid, you don't even have it. I'm sorry, but that's so effed up. You know?
Oh yeah, it's Teddy Roosevelt. I was asked about Teddy Roosevelt beginning when they didn't know who that was. And I said, you gotta know who the fuck George Washington is. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, Teddy Roosevelt, you know where the teddy bear came from, right?
Was Teddy Roosevelt? Yeah.
Yeah. The whole idea that Teddy, that he went hunting and supposedly they tied a bear to a tree or something like that and said, go ahead and shoot him. And he's like, no, I refuse to shoot him. That's unsportsmanlike. That's not,
Oh, I didn't know that part, Jammer. Wow.
Yeah, he goes, I refuse to shoot. This is crazy. You got a bear here and you tie him up and you want me to shoot him? No,
Right.
I refuse to shoot him.
He was a pure hunter.
They made fun of the fact that he said that he would not shoot this bear. And then so they made it, the one guy made a bear. I forget, him and his wife made this bear. And they asked to sell it with the idea that it's Teddy's bear.
I thought they came up with it because he, supposedly might have looked like a teddy bear. So I know he did hunt a bear. This show that my parents were watching, he was on a bear hunt.
And you know what? I tell you what, Teddy Roosevelt, he was one hell of a guy. If you really look into the history of him,
Yeah.
Rough Riders, going at it and all that stuff, and then on top of that, he dealing with all that, he did a lot of different stuff, hunting and everything. You talk about a guy who really embraced the American spirit. That was a guy,
What was the one president that was assassinated? Because McKinley was assassinated when Teddy Roosevelt became president. But was it? I'm trying to think of the other. There's a little mini series on Netflix, I believe, about the other one that was assassinated.
That was Harding, wasn't it?
What presidents were assassinated?
Harding.
According to Wikipedia,
Garfield.
four sitting U.S.
Yeah,
presidents
Garfield. Yeah.
Able-
And it's a pretty good show. I mean, he became president because he gave a big ass speech because they were trying to, pick their delegate or whatever. And it was supposed to be, I forget, trying to get U.S. Grant back in there or some shit. And he gave a big ass speech and then somebody, wanted him. And then it went through like a whole bunch of different votes and he got the nomination. And I was like, holy shit. And then he got assassinated. And the one president that took over for him, I forget his name. He was like a drunk and horror monger. But he kind of straightened up. No, who took over for him was... Who was president after Garfield? Chester Arthur, who kind of reminds me of Teddy Roosevelt. Got the big
Chester
mustache.
Arthur became the 21st
He was
US
supposedly a
president.
drunk whoremonger or whatever, but he became a pretty good, kind of sobered up and did a little bit better once, the other guy got assassinated. And it was a good series. It was a good mini series. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Wow, I'm really behind, Jammer.
Yeah, you're a little behind there.
I'm hearing my voice like 10 seconds after I say it.
I'm hearing it too. Why is it that I'm hearing it on there? What the heck happened? Hold on. Visual audio.
Maybe you got the YouTube channel up or something.
I got the headphones.
You might have the YouTube channel on.
I
Maybe
don't have the YouTube channel on. I got the headphones.
Facebook. Oh,
No,
you got something on.
no, I didn't.
All right, I'm hearing myself normal now. Okay, not 10 seconds later. Wow. Anyhow, this other Netflix movie I want to tell you about. It's a short movie. I'm talking fucking short, like 18 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's in a bar. Bunch of old fucking men in there. One dude's got a fucking oxygen tube in him. Anyhow, some guy comes in there, he's crackhead or cocaine head, trying to bum money or bum beer or whatever. Anyhow, the guy's having a singing. The bartender said, "We're having a singing contest. Whoever sings the best." There's those type of bars where we got dollar bills pinned all over the place. Well, they got that, but there's one $100 bill up there. So whoever wins gets a free beer and a $100 bill.
Okay.
And they're all singing. And it was pretty good for 18-minute movie. Yeah? I was like, wow, I forget what it's called, but look that up. 18-minute movie about a bar singing.
The Singers,
The Singers is what it's called. The
People in a
Singers.
bar who connect through
Yeah. And I just imagine me and you in that bar. Of course, there's a couple of those guys sang better than us.
I doubt it.
I think I beat the guy with the oxygen. The guy with the oxygen tube in his nose supposedly used to be a singer in the bar, a bar band. Of course, now he's old and can't sing that good. Can barely breathe. Probably been drinking and smoking his whole life.
Sounds like you.
Yeah. Hey, you told me I was going to be like Bones. That's you in like 20 years, whatever hell you said.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's just inform the viewers. Who was Bones? Bones was this guy that seemed like he was stoned as all get out.
Yeah, older guy, probably in his
Got a gray beard,
early
hair.
60s at the time, at least, right? Early 60s, I'd say.
And he would always sing cocaine.
Cocaine, and he did Smoke on the Water.
Smoke on the water.
That's how he sang.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
And I said that to you. That was very cold-hearted.
That's you in 20 years, but 20 years put me in about 48.
That was cold-hearted of me. I was being mean.
That means I should be like Bones right now, actually. The time frame you gave.
Just the fact that you're not just proves that, hey, you went against the grain.
Sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah.
But poor guy got ran over by a car, got hit by a car, hit and run.
That's you in 20 years.
Hope not.
I hope not to get hit by a car.
But at that point, he was like, I forgot how old he was. It was a couple of years, about 5. It had to be more than that. I was still living in Florida. About 6, 7, 8 years ago. Got hit by a car.
That's crazy.
Cocaine.
No, but I mean, seriously, I thought to myself, where you could be according to where we're at right now and all that stuff, and that's what I said. I said it. Now I was being brutal that day. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, Jammer, you want to do
I
that word?
apologize for that, man.
You want to do that word game?
I tell you what. I'll tell you, Frosty.
The snowman.
Ah, okay. Isn't that something? You pulled one off on me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How'd you figure that out?
You could give me that whole list because I lost my list I had for you.
Well, let me.
Unless you want to do 10.
I'm
do 10
scrolling
of them.
right now because I had to go back and find something for you. How about MASH?
Army medics.
Oh, okay, Army medics. All right. I'm pouring my beer. Sorry. Squishy.
You're not going in order, are you?
No.
Squishy. Damn, that's a tough one there. Squishy. Slime.
Square Bob Pants, whatever his name is.
Squishy SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob. That's what I would say. Hop. Hops a
IPA.
lot.
IPA.
Sure hops a lot.
Yeah.
The goblet.
A glass.
Oh wow, okay. Twisted.
Sister.
Haze. Purple.
Jimi Hendrix.
Creepy.
Joe Biden.
Barrel House.
Barrel House.
Barrel House.
Barrel House. What the hell? The Keebler Elves.
Kegerator, I would say.
There you go.
Swig.
Chug.
Wobbly.
Fat.
Lantern.
Green.
Draught.
Draft.
Draft, whatever.
Okay. Draft. Drink.
Murky.
Swamp.
Guzzle.
Chug. Got another
Tap
chug.
House.
Bitches.
Sloshy.
Slushy?
Yeah.
Like slushy or
Sloshy.
Sloshy. Drunk.
Oddball.
Jammer.
Sprocket.
Sprocket. Sprocket. Sprocket. Yeah.
Fizz.
Yeah. Fizz. Beer.
Love.
Beer.
Understanding.
Beer.
Peaches.
Old high school buddy.
Herb.
Peaches.
Men.
Okay, back to peaches. Women.
Work.
Vacation.
Talking.
Be quiet.
Heads.
Heads. Give me.
Rat.
Around and around.
Poison.
Was that really on there? Yeah, that's not on there. You threw that in there. Yeah, Poison. Brett Michaels.
Kiss.
Me Deadly.
Aerosmith.
Where did you get these from? Loving an Elevator. Yeah.
Pyromania.
Rock of Ages. Did you
Putting on
add
the Ritz.
put on the Ritz? Gary Cooper. Is that right? Gary Cooper. Is that the same song?
Maltese.
Gary Cooper. Falcon.
Desperate.
Desperate. Desperate. At wit's end.
Hours.
Time.
Planes.
Like airplanes, planes, or Twin Towers.
Trains.
Automobiles.
Martin.
Short.
Steve.
Austin.
Candy.
Kane. We got all these wrestlers. Big John Studd.
Indiana.
Jones.
Crystal.
Clear.
Skull.
And Bones.
Okay. Doing Toyota.
What have you done for me lately?
Honda.
Pilot.
Ford.
Chevy.
Chrysler,
Jeep,
Dodge,
baseball,
Mercedes,
Benz,
Audi.
Audi. That's a tough one. Slave, audio slave.
Okay. Mickey,
Mantle,
Mouse,
rat.
Oh, we're back to rat. Going around and around, huh? All right. Yeah, that list. We went through the whole list, and I added a bunch of them.
Yeah, did you just add it off the top of your head, or?
Yeah, top of my head.
Oh, okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, that actually the way that I think you're supposed to play this. You say the word, I say a word, then you got to play off that word, and back and forth.
Well, I mean, I gave you plenty of them. I mean, especially planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, and you were playing off. So every word you said there, I would say a word, then you just come up with another word off that word, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, most of it. Yeah, all right. That was pretty good, Jammer.
Well, who else died? I mean, there were some other people that died here lately.
Shit.
And Eric Dane, Jesse Jackson, Martin Short's
Jason
daughter. Who else? There was several others. There was like 4.
Recent notable deaths include composer Leanne Riddey,
Robert
researcher
Duvall was
Kristen
another one.
and actor Robert
Yeah,
Carrigan.
Robert Duvall,
Other
yeah.
reported deaths are ALS advocate Lee
That's a big
Stafford
one there,
and
Robert
author
Duvall.
Edward Hoagland.
You know,
Local
I
South
pulled up.
Carolina also report the deaths of Bryce Oldham and John
Shut up,
Maldonado.
Eddie.
I was trying to pull up his movies, you know, because the crazy part about it is his movies. And there's not a lot of movies that I remember seeing that he did.
Yeah, I've only seen a few. I know the one with James Earl Jones.
That was
Something about-
Family Thing.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, Deep Impact had a deep impact on me. His character in that one.
Yeah. The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, The Judge,
Yeah.
Tender Mercy, Secondhand Lions, Open Range, Falling Down, Days of Thunder,
Days
Kill
of
the
Thunder, yeah.
Mockingbird, The Godfather 2 and 3, whatever like that is.
Yeah. Colors,
Apostle,
another
Great
one.
Santini was one. Yeah.
Yeah, Colors was a good one with Sean Penn, the cops in L.A. back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And two great lines for that movie is like, he's trying to teach Sean Penn, the cop, how to. And what did the father ram say to the son ram said to the father ram, "Hey, Dad, let's go down there. There's a bunch of sheep out in the pasture.
Yeah.
Let's go down there and fuck one of them sheep." He's like, "No, son, let's walk down there and fuck them all." Pertaining it to criminals, let's fuck them all.
I'm going to tell you, I think probably the two best movies that he was in was The Godfather, right? And then
Right.
Secondhand Lions, and maybe I'd go Open Range or Deep
Yeah.
Impact or something like that.
Yeah, he played a lot of co-star parts. He wasn't really the main character. In a lot of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. He was more of the
Fatherly
character actor.
figure sometimes. He was.
I
in
mean, don't get me
Sling.
wrong. In the westerns that he was in, he was really good.
Yeah.
As far as the other movies, I don't remember much. Apocalypse Now, I think I vaguely remember his part. And but overall, Robert Duvall, he was the type of guy that you watch and you think to yourself, yeah, I can see him being like a family figure,
Yeah, I looked at him like a nice father, family figure, but I also looked at him and like he's the type of father to beat the shit out of you if he had to. That's
Yeah, well, you think about him in The Godfather. He played the role of concierge or whatever,
yeah.
But he was known as the Irish guy, right? The Irish, even though he was German, supposedly, and he was adopted basically by the Godfather.
Yeah.
But you see him portray that role, and you think to yourself, okay, that's not the greatest role, but he
Yeah.
played it so well. I mean, that part. And then in Secondhand Lions, he plays a good role as like a grandparent type of character. And then in like an Open Range and the other westerns that he did, he played several different roles there. Where you
Yeah,
kind of
there's some other movie I've seen recently.
even the family thing one where, like you said, with James Earl Jones and all that stuff, he was good in that. And
There was some weird, pretty good movie. I can't remember. I only saw it once. I saw it a couple of years ago. Like he's the head of some family. It's a Southern family. I don't know if it's in Mississippi or somewhere, but it was a pretty good movie. I actually like it, and I don't know what the hell it was. Shit, I can't remember now. That's hard. That's bad.
as far as the rest of the people, I don't remember who else passed away. I mean, but I do know that there's been several, more than 3 or 4.
The Carradine brother, the Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, well, you'll have that.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
Everybody dies, man. It's really sad because I look at mortality myself, I mean, if I'm lucky, I have 30 years left. If I'm somewhat lucky, I have maybe 20 years left.
well, I'm gonna live to be 135. So
That's a good way to think about it. My stepfather does the same thing. He's like, I'm going to be 110. I'm going to live to be 110. So
now, whether I will regret living that long, I don't know.
yeah.
Because if you die, then that basically a big portion of my life dies.
Yeah. I don't want to live forever, but I like to have a little bit more life, a little bit more excitement in my life. I haven't had excitement lately, and
Yeah.
I'd also don't want to die. I want to die quick. I don't want to be suffering or anything. So
I think most people would agree with that.
yeah, I don't want to sit there laying fucking for a couple months or a couple
In the
years,
vegetative state.
vegetative or can't move or suffering or in agony or pain. Yeah,
Alzheimer's, you don't even know you're in pain.
I know, but you're probably in pain.
But you won't remember it.
Yeah, my biggest fear is not breathing. Sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. I don't know if that's anxiety or what. But yeah, sometimes if I feel like I got too much clothes on, I feel claustrophobic. I can't breathe. I don't want to die from not breathing.
So you don't want to suffocate. That's what you're
Right.
saying.
It's a horrible feeling.
And suffocating with that
You know,
drowning.
drowning too. Yeah, I even watched. I think I have anxiety about that because I almost drowned one time. Of course, I got a lung surgery. Who knows what I was going through during that surgery? Even when I see movies when somebody's gagged with a rag or something and they can't, I fucking hit anxiety right there. I'm like, I just think about that happened to me. I'm like, oh fuck, I'd fucking die. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
That's terrible. Oh man. I think the movie you're thinking of is The Outfit, co-star John Don Baker, Walking Tall. Good to see you guys. Yeah,
The Outfit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The Outfit.
Movie.
Yeah, Google was saying the alphabet. I was like, I didn't say the fucking alphabet. Could be. The trailer's not playing. Oh well. Hey,
Synopsis.
good synopsis. The Outfit. So is this a newer movie? This one showing 2022. I don't know. Can't be that because it's got a bunch of foreigners and. All right. The Outfit with Robert Duvall. that might be a different one. Okay, 1973.
Wow.
Gritty crime film directed by John Flynn, starring Robert Duvall as a career thief seeking revenge on a Chicago crime syndicate after his brother is murdered for botched bank robbery.
Yeah. Yeah. The outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, good to see you there, man.
And his name is Jeff.
Gee.
Jeff G.
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw him. Awesome. I'm glad you could join
Yeah,
us.
thanks. Yeah. All right. I was done with that one. Yeah, Jeff G. We apparently got to get on after noon to see him. That's usually. Remember, we used to do beer reviews around 4. We both.
Oh yeah.
When you worked a different shift, I'd have to go to bed as soon as I get home from work and wake up by 3 or 4 o'clock and do beer reviews. Yeah. And we'd have to be off by 10 because remember, your wife would come home from work at 10 back in those days.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We'd be drinking from 4 to 10,
Yeah.
The good old days.
Oh well. Man, I would like the people who used to view us and all that stuff be able to tap into us now. I mean, granted the channel has changed and because of the whole situation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to get some of the people that used to view us come back and find us again, because I know they used to make a lot of comments and likes and shares and stuff like that. And some of the diehards, they found us,
Yeah.
and we appreciate that.
I'm surprised Jammer fan. I don't know if one of us told him, hey, we got a new channel now when we first started. I think that might have happened because we were in contact with him, I think. So I think we did tell him, hey, we got a new channel because the old channel was canceled in 2020. But some of the other ones found us, actually. I think, but yeah, anyhow, I don't know. As good as some people came back, hey. We didn't get all of them. There's a couple guys that were regular commentators on the old channel, and once we lost that channel and came back, they apparently didn't find us. Apparently, anyhow.
Yeah, I better get going.
You better get going, Jammer. You gotta go to work tonight, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's fun. All right, brother. I might drink one more beer and do some karaoke.
I'll try to die hard. PA Brew News.
Die hard. I lost.
Poor Bruce.
Did I miss something there? Die hard.
Poor Bruce, man. Poor Bruce.
Did he die?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, okay.
But he might as well be dead because he is not there.
Yeah.
And if he is there,
Okay.
it's for a split second. Then
That's
he's
why
dead again.
I want to will if I get like that, somebody take me to the euthanasian place or whatever. Euthanize me.
Become Soylent Green, huh?
That's okay with me. Eat me. Become
Seymour.
Heine.
Eat me, Seymour.
Oh, Seymour. I thought you were talking about the one. Hey, read My Pants Fell Down by Seymour Heine. New book.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna slide it down a wooden banister by Dick Burns.
That sounds like you.
Get your lights punched out by I See Spots.
Oh.
All right, Jammer, you better get to bed, brother.
Yeah, after drinking 3 more beers after that.
You're a powerhouse, man. You're a legend. You should get a Purple Heart. You should have been on the stage last night at the down there in Washington, D.C. Trump should have had you out there.
A State of the Union.
State of the Union. Jammer here, and he's a
State of
big
the
guy.
Union. Too much beer taxes.
Yeah, Jammer. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy, I tell you.
Wow.
He's so good. He's so good, I tell you. He's so good. He's better than Shagdog.
They say he drinks a lot of beers. I wish I could talk like him. It'd be a lot better. Yeah, we'll get Jammer fan here. He'll do it.
He'll do it, yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tinkle that bell. I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. We'll see you next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
God willing. All right. See
Creeks
you
don't
then.
rise.
Yeah. That's actually not too bad. Creeks rising. I'm more worried about like tidal waves and tsunamis and shit. You're talking about creeks rising.
Earthquakes.
Yeah. Some super volcanoes. And
Alien invasion.
asteroids, nuclear
Lizard
war,
people. Yeah.
lizard people. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And having to eat babies and other human beings
Yeah.
in McDonald's.
I start watching the day after today, this morning.
Epstein.
The nuclear war shit from the miniseries.
Oh, yeah, from the 80s.
Yeah, and I was fucking starting to fall asleep. It was so bored. But back when I was a kid, that shit scared me. But
Oh, yeah.
now I was like bores the shit out of me. I was falling asleep to it.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
That's what you should do. You should do a channel where you watch this old stuff that you used to think that was so bad and everything. And
Yeah,
laugh.
you're scared you or you like, and now you watch it, it bores
You
the
fall
shit out of
asleep.
you.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of movies like that. I was like, wow, this is a pretty good. I remember I watched the movie like 1981, and I thought it was pretty good. And now you watch it, you're like, wow, this movie sucks. Yeah. There was this one movie called Hangar 18 when I was a little kid. It came out in 79 or 80. I was like, wow, it was an alien movie, Hangar 18. Yeah. I watched that shit a couple of years ago. I was like, wow, this shit sucks.
I tell you one movie that doesn't suck that I remember watching as a kid, and still today I don't like it. In the sense of, I like it, but I don't like it because the sense of it is so real.
Oh,
Is The Exorcist?
oh, The Exorcist. Yeah, that one's still. Yeah, that one's touchy still.
That still haunts you.
I don't do demon movies, especially if they're good demon movies.
I tell you, that's a good demon movie.
Yeah. Any possession movies. Oh, that shit.
Yeah. That's actually a good one.
Now, Exorcist 2 I could watch because it's kind of like comedy.
Yeah, well, The Exorcist is original. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the original
and I'm
one.
not talking about the one that was released. I'm talking about the original.
Yeah.
Even though the re-release one has the spider walk,
Oh, yeah. The spider walk was pretty freaky.
Yeah, but I still think it was better without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I tell you what, that place is there. You could drive to Washington, D.C., Georgetown, or wherever the hell it's at, and find that staircase with it.
Yep,
It's there.
it's there.
Wow, that's freaky.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Jammer. We'll try to get together again next week. God
Yeah.
willing.
Yeah, if the creeks don't rise.
Never forget, brother.
Yes, never forget, even though you have Alzheimer's. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing. Tinkle that bell. I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye. Hey, join Shagdog and Jammer on the latest and greatest of Spitter Swallow Beer Review on YouTube.
That's right. Hey, says subscribe.